We're here again today with Aaron Clark with Summit Community Bank. Aaron, we're going to talk today about FHA 203K mortgages, are we not?
With that we are.
Well, give me a little overview of what 203K mortgage is.
Okay. Basically what it is, it's a rehab loan that allows you to purchase or refinance a home and finance in improvements that you would like to make. There are two different kinds of 203Ks. There's a streamline and there's a full 203K. A streamline is really more cosmetic, nothing structural, and there is the total amount financed can be $35,000. Once you get over that, or if you get into anything structural, you'll need to go to a full 203K, which has some additional requirements. It's a little more costly to do.
So when you say the full amount financed is $35,000, you mean the improvements are $35,000?
That's correct, on top of your purchase price.
Yes. So if it's less than $35,000, the streamline would work. If it's over $35,000, you have to go the full 203K.
That's correct. That's correct.
Can you give us kind of a quick rundown of the step-by-step process and a little bit of the differences?
Between the two, yes. I mean, essentially for 203K streamline, actually for either one, you need to get a bid or get with a contractor that's licensed and insured and get together exactly what improvements you'll be doing to the home. And then what happens is when we do the appraisal on the property, we forward on the improvements that you'll be doing, and then basically the reason that we do that is because the appraisal will be done as subject to the completion of the repairs or improvements. So they'll give you a value of what your house will be worth, in their opinion, at the end of completion.
Okay, so now they're more expensive and with the 203K program as opposed to a regular FHA, is that correct?
Yes, yep. There's a supplemental origination, which there's a calculation that we can go into, as well as there are re-inspections from the appraiser, and then there's also title updates from the title company to update the title work as the progress goes on. Typically, the re-inspections and the title updates are going to cost you about $200 additional as far as those costs go.
So totally it's only about $200 more to do a FHA 203K.
No, then you have your supplemental origination, which is a minimum, I believe, of $350,
okay.
or there's a percentage. It can go higher,
okay.
But I believe the minimum is $350.
So
really $550 is about the minimum as far as your costs go, that's going to cost you more than a regular FHA 203B.
And the seller's paid off before the work is done, is that correct?
That's correct. You close on your loan. If it's a purchase rehab, you close on your loan. You are actually able to move in if the house allows, but the seller is now out of the equation altogether. You own the home, and then the improvements will start after you own the home.
Gotcha. So this is a phenomenal program for some of these homes that we have around here that need just a little bit of work, but aren't quite in the shape you want, but help you get into a home at a better cost.
Especially foreclosures with a lot of the deferred maintenance. That's we're doing a lot of those programs right now.
One last question before I forget. The buyer has to qualify in the total amount borrowed even with the improvements, correct?
That is correct. The purchase price plus the cost of improvements. And then it's important to know that your down payment, your 3.5% required, is of the total cost. So the improvements plus the cost of the home.
Gotcha. Well, we appreciate it as always, Aaron, and we'll look forward to talking to you again in the future on another subject. Have a great day.
You too.